Welcome. This is 1.3 Part 2B, the word problems. A furniture store had a sofa that cost $40. After a few months, the owner took 12.25% off the price. How much did the owner take off? Okay, I'm going to solve each of these by taking the total price, applying the percent, and that will give me either the discount if I add it, or tax or tip, something like that, if I add it. So I'm going to take my $40, multiply by the percent, 12.25%. And that is going to equal my discount. First thing we should do is change the percent to a decimal. The trick to convert a percent to a decimal is to divide by 100 and drop the percent sign. Dividing by 100 moves the decimal spot 2 times to the left. That's going to give us 0.1225. The result we don't know yet, so we'll call that X. Put this in my calculator. That's going to give us 4.9. This is a dollar amount, so it makes sense we should write it to 2 decimal places. What we can do is just simply add a 0. So we're saving $4.90. Number 15. Melody ordered a shirt online that cost her $38. The package arrived late, so the seller took off 9.75% off the price. How much did the seller take off? So again, I'm going to start with the whole amount. Multiply that by the percent. And that's going to equal the discount, which we don't know yet. Alright, so that's currently still a percent. Convert it to a decimal by dividing by 100. That's going to move it 1 time, 2 times to the left. Now I'm going to multiply the 38 times the 0.0975. That's going to give us 2.925. We're talking about money here, so we want to round this to 2 decimal places, the hundredth spot. The number to the right of the 2 is a 5. That means it's 5 or larger, so we add 1 to the number we're rounding and drop everything to the right. That's going to give us 2.93. That's our discount as a dollar amount. We should always check our answer. Does this make sense? Well, this is approximately 10%. And 10% moves the decimal spot 1 time to the left. You can think of it as dividing by 1 over 10, 1/10. So if we look at our $38 and we take 10% of that, that's going to be $3.80, which is pretty close to what we have. We have $2.93. This is why you should always check your work. I accidentally typed in 30 instead of 38. So if I do 38 times 0.0975, that's going to give us $3.07 and a half cents, 70 and a half cents. This looks a little bit more reasonable. Round again to the nearest hundredth. That's going to be the 0. Number to the right of the 0 is a 5. That means it's 5 or larger, so we add 1 to the number we're rounding and drop everything to the right. That's going to give us $3.71. This looks a little bit more reasonable. So again, this is 10% of $38. So approximately 10% of $38 is $3.80. This number is a lot closer. Maria wants to buy a new backpack. The backpack costs $14.99. If the sales tax is 8.25% of the cost, how much does she pay in taxes? Same thing. So in the future, when we do these and we want the total price, 14 and 15, they're discounts, those would be subtracted. 16 and 17, these are expenses, so those would be added on to the cost. Right now, though, we just want to know the amount. Not the total cost, just the amount of tax, discount, whatever we're trying to find. Alright, I'm going to put this in my calculator. So if I write this as a decimal, that's going to give us $1.23. .668 or 668. Alright, so we don't need all of these digits. We just want to the nearest hundredth spot. The number to the right of the hundredth spot is a 6, which means we add 1 to our number and drop everything to the right. That's going to give us $1.24. That's how much tax we're going to pay. Sean wants to buy a new laptop that costs $350. If he has to pay $33.25 in sales tax, what is the sales tax percent? All right. So now I'm doing the same setup, except now we do not know the percent. That's what we're trying to find. But we know the result is $33.25. Our variable is being multiplied by 350. So we're going to do the inverse. divide by 350. That's going to give us 0.095. This is our answer as a decimal. So to make it a percent, we're going to multiply by 100, which is going to move the decimal spot 2 times to the right, which is going to give us 9.5%. All right, that's all I have for you today. Hopefully you learned something. Again, make sure you check your work. It saved me here. I almost made a mistake. So you should always go back, check your work, make sure it makes sense. Have a great day.